Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the moment that we have all been waiting and looking forward to, the award ceremony of DB Super Brands 2019 Architectural Product of the Year. It is indeed a proud and prestigious moment for designer publications to share our excitement with you all today. Chosen from a pool of 100 brands across various categories. These brands have marked their quality and assurance in becoming the top brands of the year. For presenting the mementos along with certificates, I would like to call upon 7 eminent architects. Let me start with architect Ramesh J. Taragan, one of the acclaimed senior architects of Kerala and founding partner of the firm Design Combine and design chair at KMEA School of Architecture. For many architects of today, Design Combine happened to be the Gurukulam, where they learned, practiced and evolved to whatever they are today. Let me invite architect Ramesh J. Taragan to the stage to speak a few words before presenting awards to the winner.
Good evening. Going back about 45 years ago, when I came down from Delhi, which is about in 1973, and I had to come down to do an apprenticeship. There were 3 very well-known architects that were well-known in Kerala. It was Laurie Baker, who had a very unique style of practicing architecture with low cost. He was in Trivandrum. Mr. Suryak Vallapalli in Kottayam, who was the master of suburban villa design, and Mr. K.G. Sukumaran, who was the corporate architect. And I had the opportunity of working and interacting with them. And at that time, for us, for the architects, there was a very limited material palette, both in terms of building materials and in terms of finishes and fittings. And I recall that when it came to toilets and bathrooms, there was a brand called Hindustan Typhoid, for those of you who can remember, and that was about the only brand that was available then, what we had to use. And the designs were like pre-war designs at that time. A few years later, when I set up my practice, that was when Cera came out into the market, and it was a great surprise, because here was a company that was thinking out of the box and coming out with ergonomically designed products. And for us architects, that was a great, a new range to look at. And for us architects, when we approach a design project, the first thing we try to do is provide the solution, a design solution to the project. But at the end of the day, if the solution is not beautiful or aesthetic, then we have to think about it and relook at it. But I have to say that when it came to our design toilet solutions, Cera never disappointed us, and it was always, trying to meet our standards, coming up with new products every year. And last week at the Cochin Design Week, there was a Cera representative who was talking about their plant there and their 3D thing to make products. And I think it's all these innovations and wanting to serve the customer as well as the architect is what has been that they've been chosen as a super brand. So it gives me great pleasure to give this award to them.
To receive the trophy and citation, for the category sanitary ware. Let me invite President Marketing of Cera, Mr. P.K. Shashidharan onto the stage. Applause, please. Thank you, Architect Ramesh, sir, and Mr. P.K. Shashidharan.